Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing this holiday inspired makeup tutorial on my model. This is my cousin Patricia. Please do not forget to show us both some love by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. With that, let's go ahead and get started by using this Bobbi Brown face base to prep for the makeup. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with the Professional Primer from Benefit. I'm gonna start with a flat brush in the center of her face, moving outward so that most of the product goes on the porous areas of the face. Now I am testing a few shades of foundation before going in with the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation and the NYX Foundation Drops mixed together. On a flat brush, I'm going to dot this all over the face and then all over her neck as well. And then I'm going to go in with a dual fiber kabuki brush, and I'm just going to blend everything in. Now I'm using this primer. This is the one from Benefit. It is the Shadow Insurance. That's what it is. And now we're gonna go into the Huda Beauty Rose Gold eyeshadow palette, and starting with Sandalwood and Henna, I'm mixing them together to make a nice transition shade for her specifically. And with my Sephora number 27 Pro blending brush, I'm putting this through the crease in windshield wiper and circular motions. Next, I'm taking Maneater and Boss on the same brush, and I'm putting this lower into the crease, then blending it upward into the transition. Next, I'm going into Black Truffle and using this smaller Morphe blending brush, I will put that into the outer V of her crease to define the area, and then blending the excess into the top of the crease. After that, we worked on the lid. I took 24K on a flat brush first, but didn't like that it came out like too light. So I went in with my finger to intensify the color onto her lid. Here I'm taking Black Truffle again and blending it into 24K, and then I built up the Maneater shade into the crease to make it a bit more red. Okay, almost done with the lids. I'm going to take the MAC 3D Gold Glitter on a wet flat brush and pack this starting close to the inner corner of her eyes and moving outward. And I had her tilt her head back to avoid too much of a mess. Moving back to the face, I'm taking this Peach Under Eye Corrector by NYX on a dual fiber dome brush and covering the dark circles. Now taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal, I'm covering the peach corrector and brightening the center of her face. Once I've got the product on, I'm just going to blend it out with a tapered kabuki brush and then blend the edges with the foundation brush that I used previously. Once I'm done with that, I'm using this Makeup Revolution Cream Contour and Highlight Palette to define her cheekbones. So we are going to snatch those cheeks, even though she has great structure on her face, but we're just going to make sure that her face doesn't look flat once we have all of the foundation and concealer on. So I'm taking this cream contour, and as you can see, we were having a really fun time at this point. So we were just very relaxed. After I cut the cheekbones, I'm also going to take this contour shade and I'm just going to put it on the sides of her forehead because she has a very small forehead. So we just put this on the sides of her forehead to give it a little bit more of a shape and a bronzy type of look. Now I'm going to set everything using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to set her highlighted areas and then set the contour with the contour colors. Here I'm just snatching the nose. I'm using the same contour shades from the Kat Von D palette. I'm just using this angled blender brush, and I'm just going to create two lines on the sides of her nose, making her nose look a little bit smaller because once I put the highlight colors, her nose looked a little bit too wide, so I just contoured it and then blended everything out. Next, I'm taking the Sun Bunny Bronzer by Too Faced on this stippling brush, and I'm just going to blend this onto her cheeks. And I started to use this as a blush, and then I went in with another blush afterwards. Now I'm going to do her brows. I'm not going to go through this too in depth because this would be a really long video, but I did do her brows and then I went back in as well, and I used powder afterwards because I felt like they weren't intense enough for this makeup look. Okay, let's go into the lower lash line. I'm taking the black on this little pencil brush and I'm getting right up into her lash line. And then I'm going to take Bossy and Maneater, and I'm just going to take a bigger pencil brush and blend everything out. Using the Sephora retractable eyeliner pencil in glitter black, I'm putting this in her tight line to make her eyes even more intense and dark.
Don't stop.
Here's where I felt like her brows weren't intense enough, so I went in with this powder. This one is by Kiss. This is the I Envy Brow powder stamp that they came out with a while back. And now I'm using this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in Feisty on the apples of her cheeks. To highlight, I'm using the Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero palette. I'm using the bottom 3 shades in 143 Glow Getter and Forever Lit at the tops of her cheekbones and down the center of her nose. Finally, for the lips, I used the Jordana Rock and Rose lip liner and the M Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Nude Rose. Once I've gotten all done with the lips, I'm all done. I just touched everything up, set her face, and got some curls in her hair to make this complete, 100% complete. And then the look is done. She looks absolutely gorgeous. I love how this came out. I hope that you guys did too. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like. Thank you so much for staying tuned until the end. I will catch up with you guys in my next video. Bye.
Stop.